You know, AI is everywhere, right? But it's got this dirty little secret. It's built by an invisible army of human experts who are completely undervalued. So today, we're going to dive into a brand new system that's trying to flip that script. A way to finally reward the human brain power that actually makes AI, well, intelligent.
So, what is this hidden crisis? I mean, you see the magic of AI every single day, but what we don't see is the human cost behind the curtain. The system we're using to get all this amazing data, it's totally broken, and we're going to get into exactly why.
And really, this quote just nails it. The whole data economy is stuck in this paradox. It's like, imagine trying to build a massive skyscraper on a foundation of shifting sand. It just won't work. We need tons of amazing data for AI, but the way we're currently getting it, it's just not going to last.
Yeah, the problem is literally baked into the system's architecture. I mean, think about it. You have these brilliant, highly skilled people. We're talking radiologists, financial analysts, you name it. And they're being treated like disposable gig workers, like cogs in a machine. And that's not just unfair, right? It's a total disaster waiting to happen if you want to build AI that you can actually trust.
So this is a tale of two metrics, and it shows you exactly where things went off the rails. The old way, it was all about speed and volume. How fast can you do it? How cheap can you do it? And that just created this race to the bottom. It basically incentivized sloppy work, it totally ignored real expertise, and it turned what should be a collaborative effort into a bunch of meaningless one-off transactions. And the consequences of this broken system, they're huge. I mean, we're not just talking about bad data or slow projects, we're talking about a massive brain drain. Every single time a skilled contributor gets fed up and leaves, it's like an entire library of specialized knowledge just goes up in smoke. It's gone forever.
Okay, so how do we possibly fix this mess? Well, a company called CoData came up with a pretty radical solution. It's called the Contributor Long-Term Success Index, or LTSI for short, and it's a whole new way of thinking. They basically took the old rulebook, threw it out the window, and started over with one thing at the very center: human expertise.
And this right here is the core idea that changes everything. It's about career trajectory. Instead of treating each task as a one-off gig, the LTSI is all about building a long-term career. It's not just about the task you finished an hour ago. No, it's about the reputation you're building over time, task after task.
So this new index, the LTSI, it's built on 4 key pillars. They all work together to paint a full picture of a contributor's real value. Let's dive in and break them down.
All right, pillar number 1 is verification and disputes. This is really where the system separates the pros from the people just trying to make a quick buck. Every piece of work gets scrutinized, and, get this, it even encourages other experts to challenge it. That's how you find the real masters of their craft.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. Pillar 2, downstream usage and royalties. For the very first time, contributors get a piece of the pie. If the data they created is used in a successful AI model, they get paid for it. It's a super simple but powerful idea, right? It finally connects doing great work with getting a real financial reward down the line.
Pillar number 3 is peer and expert endorsements. You can think of it like a 5-star rating system, but for highly specialized skills. When other pros in your field give you a thumbs up and vouch for your work, that endorsement carries a ton of weight. It's how you build a community built on trust, and it makes sure the really complex jobs go to the people who can actually handle them.
And last but not least, pillar 4. Consistency over time. I mean, this is what it's all about, right? This is what separates a hobbyist from a true professional. The LTSI rewards people who deliver top-notch work, not just once, but day in and day out over the long haul. This is how you turn a string of random gigs into a real compounding career.
Okay, so we've got this awesome new score, the LTSI, but what does it actually do in the real world? Let's talk about how this all translates into some pretty tangible benefits.
Well, the impact is huge. The system gets way smarter, right? It can route complex projects to proven experts. It's fair, so high-quality work gets rewarded with better pay. But the real game changer, it's what it does for the contributors. It gives them a visible, rewarding career path, a way for their skills and reputation to actually grow and compound over time.
And this is what it creates, a positive feedback loop. It's basically an engine for success. You do great work, which gets you a higher LTSI score. That higher score unlocks better projects and even royalties. And that, in turn, helps you build a compounding career. See how it works? Better work leads to better opportunities, which leads to even better work. It's a win-win for everyone.
And this quote just sums it up perfectly. We're moving away from isolated tasks and paychecks that disappear. Instead, contributors get to build visible, compounding careers. It's a fundamental shift, really, from a disposable, transactional way of working to a model that actually values long-term commitment and genuine expertise.
So what's the big idea here? What's the main takeaway? The LTSI isn't about replacing humans, not at all. It's about building a much, much better partnership between humans and AI. It's a system designed to make individual excellence visible and then systematically reward it. It's about unleashing human potential, not sidelining it.
And that really brings us to our final thought, a bigger question. The LTSI is a really powerful idea for fixing AI's data problem, for sure. But its potential is so much bigger than that, isn't it? It's kind of a blueprint for a future where technology amplifies human expertise instead of trying to replace it. So the question I'll leave you with is, how else can we design systems that do that?